Hey y'all, so I had to abruptly end a few minutes ago because a wonderful thing happened. I had company visit from my daughter and my new foster grandbaby. And what that means is I don't know if we get to keep him or if he goes back to his mom, if she can help get her life together. And, you always hope for that. You hope the natural mom can be able to do that. But bottom line is, until then, my wonderful daughter is being a foster care mother, which means she'll care for her foster care baby either indefinitely, permanently, or until the mother can get back on track. So I'm always impressed with people that can do that. I think that's a very hard thing to do. I'm sure it's an emotional roller coaster to take care of someone else's kid, and then maybe they do get their act together, which is what you were hoping for, but then that means you lose the baby that you probably got attached to. So it's good for everybody, but it's also, I would say, pretty difficult for everybody involved. So anyway, so I didn't finish any of my makeup, so I probably look pretty weird right now. I got like half makeup on. So I'm not getting anything coming out of here. I got a new one the other day. This is the Maybelline Age Rewind. And I didn't really conceal. And I do kind of need to do down my nose, use on my nose, because, yeah, it's looking pretty funky. Okay. Alright. Straight out. Straight out. And then, you know, I do have a concealer brush, and I thought the other day, why don't I ever use that thing? Where's it? Here it is. It says Perfect Shader, but I think I would use this for a concealer brush because it's short and it's pointed. It's rounded, but it's also pointed. So that means it can get in all the nooks and crannies real good. Yeah. Let's just see how it does. Kind of smooth the concealer out and then kind of work it back into the makeup. Kind of blend it back in. Make sure you don't forget. The other day I went and I didn't realize I'd put some in my little pimento cheese area right here. And the mouth wrinkles, I call it pimento cheese because my mom used to have pimento cheese in there. I'd be like, no, pimento cheese. But anyway. And so I would do my whole face and put that on, and then I would forget to blend this in. And I would like have it look like pimento cheese. Exactly what I just said I didn't want to look like. Same thing right in here. You need to make sure you come down, get that side, this little crooks to the nose right there, and that little corner. Because sometimes you look sideways and it's like, oh, somebody didn't blend that very well. So I'm just making sure I blend it all the way, this side. And blend it in around the mouth and nose area. Yeah, I think I would probably rather use my fingers than a brush, so I probably won't do this again with this brush. Maybe if you have like a certain area that you're feeling like you're not getting it good, then you could use a brush. Maybe it's a combination. Right now I'm feeling like it shouldn't be a combination. I'm feeling like I'm not getting it good enough with the brush. I feel like sometimes your fingers are your best brushes, y'all. But see, I got a nice cut in crease. People put tape there. I would not put tape there, y'all. It pulls on your skin when you pull it off. Even if you know, do it once on the back of your skin so it takes some of the sticky off, it still pulls pretty hard when you pull it off. So I don't know. I don't know if I'd recommend that. But yeah. Also, I don't feel like it's pulling enough back off with just the brush. So I would use my fingers. But then you got messy fingers. So what do you have? Your makeup towel handy. Also, you can initially wipe off the brush on the towel to get any basic stuff off. I wash my other makeup towel. I always have two black ones. One that I use and one that's being washed. And yeah, so there. What else was I going to do? I need to put on some blush because I used a highlighter for blush. It was a blush highlighter, and I thought that it would be okay, and it didn't look good. It's too light, so I need something a little under it. I'm going to leave it up here, but I'm going to need something here. Yeah, to give me a little contour, a little color on the cheeks. Always smile and get it right on the cheeks, and then just you can contour. And then I always contour right in the hairline. just so it kind of brings it forward, and a little circle on either side of the temple. Make sure you blend that out good. And what that does is it just brings the face forward. And then, of course, underneath the chin. And you can use blush here, but not if it's very pink. This is a very rosy, rusty, light blush color, so it works. But also I would use bronzer underneath here. Blend them both very, very well. That bronzer, or I have this, I'm not showing y'all products, y'all. This is number 1 Romantic Rose Powder Blush by Milani. And this is the one that has the little rose on it. The rose imprint. I like it. It's a good color for me. And then also Gingerly by MAC. And it's got a little more rust color to it. A little more, as you can see, it's very ginger colored. So I'm very lightly touching down here. It's almost like using bronzer. I'm only going to use it on this back area back here. Maybe a little at the temples. Come down a little under my nose. Just create a shadow under there. And then a shadow under here. But again, bronzer is best because it's brown. And so it's a true shadow color. Whereas this has got some color, so you've got to be real careful about blending it really well, or you'll just have like these stripes of pink and orange under your chin. So, yeah, I might, because I'm not doing that well, because I am kind of in a hurry, y'all. I'm always in a hurry, aren't I? So I'm going to use today, just because I'm in a hurry, the Tartist. It's got one end that is the liner, crayon liner, and I don't know how much y'all are even seeing. I'll try to do it this way. And with the crayon liner, you go on the waterline right at the lashes and a little where the flap is. There. And sometimes the faces I make are on purpose because that draws the skin down for me. Also, I will need to blend a little bit more right here on the edge, and then right there and there, just so I don't have any lines. I don't want any lines. And there I have a little mascara boo-boo or something, some kind of black. Get that. My nails look terrible, y'all, so please ignore them. Anyway, so then once you do that, be sure and clean off the blending brush, because you want to keep nothing on a blending brush, no color. And then I'm going to use the other end of this Tartist. This is what it looks like. It has a pencil on one end for a crayon, and then a liquid on the other. I'm just going to do a regular cat eye wing. Just a real plain wing. Not too big, not too long, not too involved, just enough. And I am going to come all the way in, or almost all the way in, just because of the nature of what I'm doing here. I did have 2 boo-boos, so that's why it's also just good to have a towel handy. And what am I trying to call them? Earbuds. We call them Q-tips in the South. That's a brand name, but sort of like Elevator. That is a brand name. But like sometimes people call any soda a Coke when that's a brand name. That's a type of soda. I'll even call Pepsis and RC Colas and Diet. I mean, what is it called? Dr. Pepper. People even call those Cokes. So it's like, no, it's not a Coke. I think that's pretty good. I'm going to get one little. Sometimes if it's too stumpy looking, I'll add a bit of a little bit more of the pointed end just to the very tip end, so it won't look so stumpy, like too much of a squared off stop. I want to have a tapered look. And then I need, I can't believe it, how many eyelash curlers do I own? And I don't see one. Why? Why is there no eyelash curler? Come on. Really? Really? Okay, then this is what we're going to do. We're going to use this product. This is that Thrive Lash Extensions, but the reason I'm going to use it, y'all, is because it has the best comb. It is like such a good comb through. so it'll get all my lashes. And it just made a mess, look. That's the only thing, it's so wet that it just popped down some goo-goo. I know I'm not the professional sounding one. I listen to so many YouTubers and they sound so professional. And they'll say, you use this for that and use this for that. And the reason for this, and it has all kinds of barnacles in it that make you grow up and be beautiful. And these wonderful vitamins and minerals. And I was like, I don't ever tell them any of that. I guess because I don't know that to be a fact. I guess if it is a fact I know, I'll share it. But usually I'm sharing what I've been told. I'm not a science person when it comes to makeup, skincare. I'm a beauty person. I enjoy the art of it. And I'm not even a makeup artist, so I don't even know the true artistic part of it, except that it's fun to apply. And I think everybody could use a little extra color, a little extra black around their eyes to make their lashes really stand out. I can't seem to get that to separate, so what do you do? Okay, when you've got mascara, I must have had old mascara on there and it's just not separating. You use one of these. And this one has a liner brush on one end, you know, for doing brows. And on the other it has a hard comb and a hard brush. And what this is great for is when you have boo-boos. Like brows, you can brush them out with that little hard brush. Kind of get off any excess product. Or soften a line, you know. And then on the mascara, you can come through clumps that are just not wanting to separate, like that finally just separated. That was great. There, it just takes the clumps off. And the important thing is